What if I told you that in a world where women were expected to sit behind the throne, one woman chose to sit on it? Queen Amina of Zaria, warrior, ruler, legend. Her name still echoes through Hausa history as a woman who conquered kingdoms and built walls that still stand centuries later. Amina was born in the middle of the 16th century to King Nikatau, the 22nd ruler of Zazzau, and Queen Bakwa Turunku, Kaduna State. According to oral legends, Amina was brought up in her grandfather's court and was favored by him. He carried her around and instructed her carefully in political and military matters. At an early age of 16, Amina was named Magajia. I think I pronounced that well, Magajia, which is heir apparent. After her mother became queen and she was given 40 female slaves. From an early age, Amina already had a number of suitors who wanted to marry her, and every attempt to gain her included a daily offer of hen slaves from Makama and 50 male slaves, 50 female slaves, as well as 50 bags of white and blue cotton from Sarkin Kano. Wow. After the death of her parents around 1566, Amina's brother became king of Zazzau, and Zazzau is now what we call Zaria today. Oh, I love that name. Why did they keep Zazzau? I really like that name. At this point, Amina had distinguished herself as a leading warrior in her brother's cavalry and gained notoriety for her military skills. 10 years later, in 1576, her brother died. Okay, I know you have questions like, oh my god, what is going to happen after that? It's simple. Amina ascended the throne. Before Amina assumed the throne, Zazzau was one of the largest of the original 7 Hausa states. It was also the primary source of enslaved people who were sold at the slave market in Kano and Katsina by the Arab merchants. No wonder, that's why they had enough enslaved people to offer for a hand in marriage, right? So what happened after Amina became queen? Only 3 months after being crowned queen, Amina waged a 34-year campaign against her neighbors. Why? To expand Zazzau territory. Note, the expansion north was blocked by Kano and Katsina, east by Jos Plateau. Therefore, she campaigned to the south, east and southwest. Her army, consisting of 20,000 foot soldiers and 1,000 cavalry troops, was all well trained and fearsome. In fact, one of the first announcements to her people was a call for them to resharpen their weapons. She conquered large tracts of land as far as Kwara, Fa and Nupe, including Bauchi and Yauri. Legend cited by Sidney John Hogpen says that she took a new lover in every town that she went. Each one was met by the same unfortunate fate in the morning. Her brief bridegroom was beheaded so that none should live to tell the tale of that night. Me now, as I'm saying this, I'm thinking, what tale? We don't know. We don't even know if this story is true. But let's put on hold on that and get back to the real story. Queen Amina's accomplishment. Under Amina, Zazzau controlled more territories than ever before, even more than when her brother was alive. So to mark and protect her new lands, Amina had the city surrounded by earth walls. These walls became commonplace across the nation until the British conquest of Zazzau in 1904. But many of them still survived. They are known as the Ganuwa Amina. This whole conquering of territories. Oh my god. Well, that's still happening today. As we all know, everything that has a beginning also has an ending. Amina died. The exact circumstances around her death is not really known. I don't know. And please do share beneath it, or the story more, because I don't really know. We tried to research it, but we didn't really find something. Well, there are many contradictions surrounding her death. Many authors in their books, they cited that she died in Jos, while other historians said that she died in Atagara, the present-day Ida, which is one of the towns in Kogi State. The Oxford Dictionary of African Biography says that according to the tradition, she dominated Hausa land for 34 years and died at Ataga, likely Ada in battle, with her body not ever being recovered. Today, Queen Amina's statue at the National Theatre in Lagos State honors her, and multiple educational institutes, they bear her name. Legends don't die. From history books to streets, Amina lives on, not just as a queen who fought wars or went on conquering territories, but as a symbol of courage and ambition. Her story has become a compass for every woman who dares to rule her own world. Beyond her expansion of Zazzau territory, she created trade routes throughout northern Africa. Why can't someone just become courageous without conquering? That's not all. Amina has been credited with ordering the construction of a distinctive series of ancient Hausa fortifications known as Amina walls, and with introducing coal and nut cultivation in that area. Long before the world began to talk about women in power, Amina of Zazzau had already lived it. Her empire rose on courage, strategy, and sheer will. And though many of her walls may have withered, her story hasn't. It stands fierce in the queen who built it. I'm Joana, and that was an African Untold Story.